I'm James Taylor, and you're listening to the SuperCreativity podcast, a show dedicated to inspiring creative minds like yours. When people hear the word creativity, they often think like inspiration, a flash of insight, a moment of brilliance. But if creativity was just inspiration, you couldn't build it really. You couldn't scale it, you couldn't teach it. And yet, over the last 8 years, I've been teaching it to leaders and teams from all over the world, which must mean that creativity has a structure. There's a way of teaching it and developing it in ourselves. And that structure is what I call the 8 Ps of super creativity. And in my new book, Super Creativity, Accelerating Innovation in the Age of Artificial Intelligence, I argue that we're living in a new era. And I'm going to teach you these 8 Ps of super creativity in this book. See, this is an era where creativity is no longer optional. But creativity today operates across 3 distinct dimensions: human creativity, human plus human creativity, and human plus machine creativity. The 8 Ps sit across these 3 layers. So think of them as the architecture of modern creative ways of working. So the first 3 Ps that I focus on in the book is purpose, personality, and practice. Purpose is simply asking, why are you creating? What problem actually matters for you and your team and your organization? Because research consistently shows that creativity is strongest when it's connected to our meaning, our why. Next is personality. Personality asks, what kind of creative are you? Are you a visionary? Are you a builder? Are you a connector of ideas? Practice asks, what habits are you building in your day-to-day work and your life? See, creativity isn't magic. It's a skill. It's something you can become better at and more skilled at over time. These 3 form your foundations. Without them, nothing else works. The next 3 Ps move beyond simply us as individuals. And those are people, process, and place. People is about who you create with, who's on your team. Because creativity is not a solo act, it's a collaborative effort. Process is how you move ideas from simply concepts to reality. See, great ideas fail all the time because the process around them is really weak, so they can't be fully developed. And then we have place. Place is where creativity happens. The environment that you work in shapes your imagination more than you realize. Physical space, creating psychological safety, cultural norms. If you want innovation, you must design the spaces in which you work to kind of foster this kind of creativity. And then the final 2 Ps recognize something kind of pretty new, that we're now collaborating not just with other people, but with intelligent systems. So I talk about product and persuasion. Product asks, what are you creating and how can AI help you explore more possibilities? Persuasion asks, who needs convincing? Because the best idea in the world is useless if no one buys into it, if you can't get those resources to make that into a reality. In the age of AI, the edge is not just generating ideas, it's aligning people around those ideas. The 8 Ps, transforming creativity, they transform your creativity from something just kind of vague into something much more actionable. So instead of saying we need to be more innovative, you can ask questions like, is our purpose clear? Do we know what we're trying to go after? Do we understand our creative personalities that are on our team and how those work together? It's like chemistry. Are we designing better processes to go from the idea to execution? Are we collaborating well with artificial intelligence? That's how creativity becomes strategic. So super creativity is not about waiting for inspiration. It's about building a system that makes innovation much more likely. The 8 Ps are that system. That's what I talk about in this book. So if you want to go deeper into each principle and learn how to apply them in your team, in your life, in your organization, that's exactly what this book is designed to help you do. Because in this super creative age, structure beats sporadic brilliance, and collaboration beats the lone genius. You can pick up your copy of my new book, Super Creativity, Accelerating Innovation in the Age of Artificial Intelligence, by going to jamestaylor.me/supercreativity, or by ordering it from your favorite bookstore. My name's James Taylor. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe to the Super Creativity podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast. While you're there, leave us a review. I would really, really appreciate it. I'm James Taylor, and you've been listening to the Super Creativity podcast.